All right, in this episode, we talk about bench press for long arms.
Who the hell is Stevie G?
Porcia, Stephen Godani here at the @TopVelocity, hashtag Pitch Tip Show, hashtag baseball tips, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Ask your question, we answer on the show. Guys, we great to build a relationship. Pocket Radar, I don't know if you know anything about it. We use them a lot. Just started using them a lot with the programs. Now that we've built a good relationship, these are good guys there. Really build a good product, run a radar, and it's, you know, we do a lot of radaring with our med throws because, like I've said before, these are low stress throws. So we can pop this out and not worry about guys trying to overthrow and compete with each other and be an issue. Even though we do bring them out from our target throws because everything is drill based, this is a great addition to the 3X program. So I'm pushing it because I want you guys to have this with the 3X programs because you need to know your speeds. I think the worst thing is going through the programs and it's been 4 months and you don't even know your speed. I mean, it's like, how do you know you're getting better? Don't, what's the saying?
Don't guess, test.
Test, yeah, don't guess, test. This is a testing device. Yeah, we use a lot of them. We use goniometers, we use measuring tapes, accelerometers. You know, we use a full biometric system, but this is a simple way to test. And this is the end result we're looking for. And we love this device because it's really easy to carry around and it's as good or better than, you know, Stalker and Jugs right now. So I highly recommend you get this. They've given us a little discount for you guys. This device is usually $299. They can give it to us for $30 off, 10% off. So go to pocketradar.com, TopVelo, TOPVELO, and get it and use it with the programs. And also, if you don't have the 3X, 2X programs, TopVelocity.net, check out the 2X, 3X programs or 2X, 3X Velocity camps where we measure you, we evaluate you, we show you how you're going to improve those deficits from those evaluations to reach your goals, to reach your 95 mile an hour goal, your 100 mile an hour goal, whatever it be. We're going. That's what the programs will do for you better in the camps, but we'll still make it work as well if you just want to get it for you at home. All right, so that's let you know about that. That's why you'll probably be seeing a lot of Pocket Radar in here. We're partner up with those guys and we use them a lot. We want you to use them a lot, and we'll get started right now with the question. What's the question for today? Jake Anderson asks, what is the best way to improve your bench press when you have longer arms? Jake, I got kind of long arms. I don't know how arms really would be an issue. Of course, you got to move it farther. You're at a disadvantage, but still, it's all about building strength. We're not competing with the bench press. So good bench press technique is not high elbows. We want low elbows because when we go into high elbows, we get into a lot of deltoid shoulder, and I don't want to be doing that with heavy loads. I want to be more in my pecs. I'm building pec because pec
camera room.
Sorry, because pec is an accelerator along with the lats, and so I'm going to keep my elbows down. I'm going to keep my wrist in neutral. I want a spotter because this is the only lift you could drop and hurt yourself in my program. And I want it low in the chest because that keeps the elbows down. And I think that's where your safest place is. You just get high elbows, you get high in the shoulders. I was just saying how long arms is just a disadvantage, but we only do the bench press to gain strength. We don't do it for competition. So you're already disadvantaged in the shorter guys. So I don't have anything for them how to improve it for a guy with longer arms. It's just having good technique. I don't know. Anything you want to add?
Yeah, I think a big thing for improving in the bench press is one, strengthening the back, I think, helps when you really be able to pinch both of your scaps down, get yourself in a better position. And as you get stronger in the back, that should also help you at the front. And then also plyometric push-up plyometrics, like rocket push-ups and clap push-ups, stuff that makes you really like explode out of your chest and kind of get everything moving faster. I like to use the Tendo unit for bench press, so I can measure my bench press speed to see how fast I'm moving it, because if you start moving heavy weight faster, you're going to start going up in your bench press as well. So do some of those push-up variations.
The loads
really
help you move bench
chest.
presses faster too. So.
Yeah.
But I don't think I want to add to it is there's a misconception with the bench press that when you do pinch the scaps, you cement the scaps or you prevent the scapular movement, which you do. There's not a lot of scapular movement, and when you throw, it's all scapular movement. So we're really not doing bench press to simulate the throw. We're doing bench press to build an upper body strength. We also do other functional forms of training for the scaps with a lot of our rotator cuff work and our shoulder work, working in the serratus muscles, all of the trap work that we do. We're developing scapular function outside of the bench press. The bench press doesn't help us do that, but it does help us build a good upper body strength, which is important, specifically in the pecs, for being able to handle the loads that we want to put on it. Okay, so don't think because we do bench press, we're ignoring scapular function. We're not. We build all that in as a peripheral lift around the bench press. It's a good assessment of upper body strength, though. Next question. Steve will like this one.
Daryl Cunningham asks, how is Stevie G throwing with a fully torn UCL? Just curious on how the elbow is handling the stress of throwing.
Stevie G, that's from my high school and college days, man.
Does he know you?
I don't know. I don't know.
Come on, you just gotta tell him what's going on. People want to know, what are you doing here? Like, what's your situation? What's the challenges you have right now?
Oh yeah, sure. So
let people know.
Okay, so I came in to work with Brent after I'd been playing at SBCC Community College. Coming off like an arm injury in my UCL where it was really bugging me. I came down here and it was still just garbage down here pretty much. So Kevin had been doing the program off of like a fully torn UCL, so I was talking to him about it a lot, and he said, I kept saying, man, every time I do my throws, like this is hurting me, my velo's down, like this sucks. And he was like, all right, well here, go to my arm guy who's a PT locally in the area and have him take a look at it. So I ended up going to him, and he just kind of told me, did a valgus stress test, took a look at it and everything, and he said, wow, okay, your UCL has a lot of give to it. It's I'm gonna say, like, if I had to bet money, I would say that you tore it. And he said we can go two ways. We can either get you taken MRI and go get surgery, or we can just rehab the crap out of it and see what happens. And so then I came back, kind of talked to Kevin, talked to Brent about it, and Brent was like, it's pretty much the same road he had to go down with rotator cuff surgery. Like, why don't you just become the biggest, strongest, fastest guy on the field as you can possibly be, and take that approach through the program. And that's kind of just what I've been doing.
How does it feel now when you throw? Because he throws the med balls a lot. You just don't throw a lot of the baseballs.
The baseballs I haven't gotten back into. I started throwing a little bit with Bob and getting some good distances, and it's really starting to feel a lot better. So really, I'm just trying to get it to where I've built as much athleticism as I can, get as good as I can with the med ball throws, and then start working back into baseballs and see what happens. But
we have a couple guys here who came here in that situation. So unfortunately, in these programs, you get a lot of guys that come here out of desperation. Guys like, that's why I went into these programs or developed these programs. They come here injured. So we do have a lot of guys here that came here injured that are working through things. And that's the challenges, but we're having success. We've had, we had really good success with Kevin. We've had success with guys that have come here through injury. Even though it stinks, it's just a crappy situation. But
but also too, from it, I just want to say that I didn't come down here to be like, okay, I'm gonna build back up and play professional baseball, and that's not my goal. I came down here because I wanted to work with Brent, and I loved his program. I had come through the camp a few years before, and his stuff was just revolutionary. I've been through a lot of playing baseball since I was 5 years old. I've done a lot of programs. Big fan of baseball, and this is just my passion, and I wanted to come down here and learn from, in my opinion, the best, and it's been a great decision so far.
Yeah, and he's going to keep doing this, and he's getting a certification in nutrition. So we're going to start doing some nutritional stuff for you guys to learn. As he learns, he's getting a really good certification. You can tell him the certification you get?
Yeah, well, I'm just going to do John Berardi's Precision Nutrition certification. It's essentially just trying to get as much knowledge as I can for nutrition for athletes and stuff like that. He really specializes in it. He's George St. Pierre's nutrition coach, and he offered a class online, and I was really interested in that, wanted to get certified in that, and then pair that with all the knowledge Brent has, and getting to work with not really work with, but just be around some just really cool guys in the sense of Matt Bruce, getting to learn from the Olympic aspect of it. Yeah, being around David Aardsma, learning from him as a professional pitcher and how this all relates at the MLB level, which was one of the coolest things. Also got his autograph when I was a little kid, so that was a great experience as well. So, yeah.
Cool, yeah. So that's where Steven is, or Stevie G, if you wanted to know. So a lot of you guys have probably called or asked questions, so you run into Steven. Now you know. All right, so cool. All right, last question. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat at TopVelocity, hashtag pitch tips, hashtag baseball tips. That's your question, we answer on the show. Check out the Pocket Radar deal we have right now. Also go to TopVelocity.net. Check out the 2x, 3x programs, 3x camps coming up, 2x camps coming. See you on the next episode.